Okay. Welcome back to Metal Heroes Review, episode 147. Well, we're here reviewing one episode at a time, and there's a reason for that, because basically I'm putting the series on pause so I can resume watching Kamen Rider 01, so I get that on break, and then Sentai, get that one on break, and then come back to this one on break too. What episode I'm going to stop in for this one? Well, for Blue SWAT, the plan is to basically go and break at episode 32. But I'll do that after I put Kamen Rider 01 and Kieran Major on break. But in this one episode, episode 16, known as Duel Assassin Car. A lot of this is basically just the Space Mafia want to blow up this peace treaty that's going on between two countries. What countries they are, don't know. They apparently are war with each other, and they basically want to follow this peace treaty at this hotel. And basically, this what appears to be like a hotel manager who's actually a alien member of the alien space mafia, who is possessed his body. They keep going invading the body. It looks like freaking possession. Yeah, so. And there's also a thing where, like, there's a deal goes bad because cops show up and the guy has to take a hostage. Meanwhile, though, Sarah, Sumeri, and CG are shopping. CG has to be carrying all the bags. And as a guy, I can probably understand. Basically, I would not want to be in this position at all. Now, of course, also, I should point out, though, that I personally not gone through this, but that's anything I see is I'm like, if women want to do this, fine. I'm like, nope, I'm going someplace else. I'm going to a bookstore or GameStop. Not hanging out with all these clothing sales. My mom and my sister don't necessarily, they do go to clothing stores, but not like this. No, this is like over the top. And then Sarah's taken hostage, and Sho and Stag are like, and Sarah's like, you worried? Like, no, I'm not worried. This is Sarah. Yeah, Sarah kept it cool. And then all of a sudden they're chased by the hotel manager, and of course the guy was like, what the heck is going on here? Well, it turns out that the briefcase he thought he was carrying, which apparently looked like it was taking some drugs, and opens up, oh crap, it's explosives. Damn. It becomes like a big hightail chase across the city. Also in some police. Eventually, of course, Sarah gets away because the whole thing, like, well, I get away, and in the case of the guy himself, well, after being threatened by an alien, yes, an alien, also becomes a second one-shot character to kind of find out about the Blue SWAT, but he does appear again after this. And he does surrender himself, and he says, where's your hostage? She got away. They're like, probably thinking, okay. So probably won't take her for false imprisonment. Probably take it for the other stuff that he's probably wanted for, so he gets arrested, no problem. And they handed the alien, and it was a really cool here. Eventually, she does get her armor and her, I'm assuming her suit and her armor and basically her gun. Eventually, after a while, they do in fact defeat the guy, and the peace conference goes no problem, and peace treaty is signed, and they go home. A pretty interesting episode per se. Yep. Do I mind that one-shot characters finding out about the Blue SWAT activities? Not necessarily, because I think that in the case of both the one for this episode and the last episode, yeah, they'll keep their secret because they don't fight aliens, so there's that. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the video. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe to notifications. Next up we have is a Comic Corner, and then it's on back to Kamen Rider 01. Again, thanks, so. Bye.